रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकर तो है ही। प्रदीप जैसा राइडर तो भाई कोई भी टीम में हो वो टीम अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली फेवरेट हो जाती है।
सबसे बढ़िया ताकत तो वही है कि मतलब कौन सा रहा था उस टीम में, जो मेरा रिकॉर्ड था उसको उन्होंने तोड़ा, तो मेरी कोशिश ये रहेगी कि मैं तोड़ नहीं सोचूं।
It is the war of stars. It is the two champions against each other. Sensational versus fabulous. Extraordinary versus jaw-dropping. Oh yes, look at the swag from the high flyer. The record breaker knows that Pawan has all the skills and the talent to snatch away his kingdom. UP Yoddhas stand 5th with 1 win in PKL 10. 1 loss, 1 win for them. Searching for a victory are their opponents. Okay, Dream 11 starting 7 for UP Yoddhas. Pardeep Narwal, the record breaker. Dupe kicking. Nitin Pamar, the all-rounder. He does a very good job in the right cover. Gurdeep solid in the left cover, the all-rounder. Vijay Malik another. So this is a side of all-rounders. We talk about 2 all-rounders in the covers. We talk about 1 as a raider. Vijay Malik, Surinder Gill, of course, plays a very, very important role in the side. And then the strength lies in the corners. You've got Nitesh with over 300 tackle points in the history of the game. Season 7 upcoming player was Sumit in the left corner. And in the previous game, he was solid. Pawan Sherawat is gearing up. He is battle ready.
It's been a while. We didn't see him all of last season. The Titans that are looking for their first win, they'll hope that this man will be at his very best. Dream 11 starting 7, the high flyer right in the thick of it all. They don't want a Super 10 from him. They want a Big Daddy Super 10, maybe a 20-pointer, 30-pointer game, who knows. Milad Jabari and Ajit Pawar in the covers, Rajneesh and Robin Chowdhury, their raiders to complement Pawan Sherawat. Hamid Nadir in the right corner, Ankit in the left corner. It's a team that will try out a few combinations. It's a team that's okay to experiment. Coach Srinivas Reddy will have to figure out how to get the best of his resources. This man certainly is their biggest resource with over 1,000 points. Pawan Sherawat will always be the player to watch out for.
He knows the competition is stiff because up against him, the Dream 11 player to watch out for is calm yet strong. The owner of most rating metrics, the first superstar, Pardeep Narwal versus Pawan Sherawat. And then when you talk about since PKL 6, how they've been, there was 1 season, last season, Pawan got injured in the very first game. From there on, still, it's neck and neck.
It tells you a little bit about how the high flyer Pawan Sherawat has been in the last few seasons. Pardeep Narwal ruled the roost in the early seasons of Pro Kabaddi. But over the last few years, it's been a Pawan Sherawat show, which is why this is a blockbuster. The Yoddhas won the toss, with the Titans to raid first.
Line drawn, game on. Kabaddi!
दस कबड्डी, 9 कबड्डी, 8 कबड्डी, 7 कबड्डी, 6 कबड्डी, 5 कबड्डी, 4 कबड्डी, 3 कबड्डी, 2 कबड्डी, 1 कबड्डी।
Oh, they'll make you jump out of your seats. This is the war of stars. UP Yoddhas versus Telugu Titans. It is the high flyer. Listen to that roar. He's been a bull. Not new to that crowd. Goes for the left corner, the first battle with Sumit. He's not venturing deep though. He's not showing the toe to Sumit there. Not going beyond the back line there. It's a high line defense that is threatening the high fly. Now they've got him. You talk about Nitin Pawar, he's done it yet again. He was standing there. Nitesh has the kill.
It is Nitesh from that right corner who drew Fleur's first blood. He went in with the double ankle hold. And what a start to put the high flyer on the bench. And for the first time, this time in Bengaluru, it's a glimpse of the record breaker.
Number 12
And
out.
just like that,
1 point.
he gets off the mark.
UP Yoddhas.
And he gets Ajit Pawar. And now effortlessly he gets it. Knows when to take the hand out when the prey is well in sight. Okay, it's a 2-point lead for UP Yoddhas. Pawan Sherawat on the bench, the big story at the moment. This is between the high flyer and the Dubki King. Runs helter skelter, has become a right trader now. He was a left trader a short while back. That skill, first time we saw from the poster boy Rahul Chaudhary.
The onus will be on the Titans on how quickly they can revive Pawan Sherawat. Jasveer Singh, coach of the UP Yoddhas, very relaxed, very calm. He's got a great team at his disposal, so he doesn't have to worry too much also because you've got a second raider who can well become your lead raider in Surinder Gill, and this is our first glimpse of him this evening.
And this is what it is. See, Pardeep Narwal comes successful in the first raid, not sent. Pardeep says, okay, Surinder, you go. Using the resources well. Good captains don't wield authority, they empower people.
Coach Srinivas Reddy, the Telugu Titans. We miss him here in the broadcast team. Was very much right in the thick of it all. We learned a lot from him about the game, and that is great from Sumit.
UP Yoddhas.
Nitesh in that previous tackle, Sumit in this tackle. There's a reason why they're one of the best combinations in Kabaddi.
No clue. Rajneesh absolutely had no clue because he took far too much time in turning. You need to be swift, nimble-footed yet powerful. 1 versus 4. Now they have the answer. They have the first point. And it is
Telugu Titans.
Pawan Sherawat who will be coming back because Pardeep Narwal is making an exit from the court. For how long is the question? Navneet has a smile.
Can we see both of them together? It's Ankit who goes in with that tackle. Great double thigh hold from Ankit Jaglan.
Bonus point.
Early signs,
Telugu
early signs.
Titans.
Telugu Titans are just settling on the mat at the moment. Robin Chaudhary, speak about the height. 6'5", jersey number 22. In the left corner, Ankit. He's shown glimpses of being very good. But the consistency factor, Pawan Sherawat, jersey number 17. In that soundbite the other day, he was saying, when asked that, are you not getting too involved with the tackles? That is... not good for the team's chances. He said, no, that's my job as well. I need to do that. Pardeep Narwal on the bench for how long?
Right, another loud roar once again in the Kantirwa. It isn't a local homeboy anymore with him wearing the Titans jersey, but they still love him. Everybody loves him all around the country. He's got a fan following like nobody, Pawan Sherawat, and he'll want to put on a show. Very desperate to put on a show after missing out the entirety of last season. He loves the spotlight, Pawan Sherawat.
One-man battleship, no doubt about that. We often speak about the fact that his powers of deductions are uncanny. He can just change the course of the game within no time. The game changer, the match winner. Okay, solid! Has the foot done the trick? Hands are his knives. The feet are his spade. They took care of the knives. He says, here comes the spade.
That's what makes him such a really good raider. It was only the top half that the defender was trying to take care of. It wasn't good enough because using his long legs to good effect. Excellent turn that from Surinder Gill.
Speak about long legs. Speak about the reach there. Robin Chaudhary. Off he goes. Down he comes. Raider flat on the mat. That defense is oozing fire.
Gurdeep, Nitesh, they're a really strong defensive unit, the UP Yoddhas. That is why they're one of the teams to watch out for. Look at that, they pin him down. Oh, be careful about that, Nitin Panwar. Jersey pulling certainly very much possible there. Now, first rough super tackle opportunity.
Ankit has to play a very important role. So does Pawan Sherawat right there. They're changing their combinations every now and then. It depends as to which position Surinder Gill is in at the moment. Drop super tackle opportunity. He does not venture deep. He understands this side has got the lead. Sometimes you need to just get that craving of a point, throw it away. Pawan Sherawat comes in. What has he done so far? He's not got a point. This is the third raid for him.
It's 1-0 at the moment in favor of Nitesh Kumar, who's in the right corner. Pawan likes that part of the mat because of the running can touch ever so often. He'll fancy himself no matter who the right corner is. But Nitesh is as good as it comes in that position. So that's a great contest. And for me, the true test is because Pawan's up against a really good defensive unit, Paddy. How well can he do?
And this is, if champions love the contests. Better, deeper, sterner challenges. The bigger the challenge, the mightier the player. Big boys don't play small. That's the reason they are the gigantic figures that they are. 1 versus 3, Pardeep Narwal. So far, we've not seen the best of the two champions. War of stars today, Pardeep Narwal. Okay, now, Pardeep Narwal was not even wearing the speed boots on. With that sort of average speed, and if still you do not know where the lines are, that is a blatant error.
Hamid Nadir in that right corner, just losing his balance there. It can happen so often in Kabaddi. Now the onus is on this man, and the problem is that it isn't just the onus on him, the pressure is always on him. One, to be scoring points consistently, and to be on the mat, because he's not getting any support, a lot like Bharat Hooda for the Bengaluru Bulls. Can they find the Surjit Singh in defense?
And because in the first attempt he got the bonus, so then they threw the bonus open. They said, okay, he's already picked it, so then don't go towards him. Smart thinking that. 1 versus 2, rough super tackle opportunity. Ankit on the left side, Pawan Sherawat on the other side, throws the kick. Pawan produces a fake. Surinder has got the wings. Surinder has got the legs. Will he have a point here? Will the Telugu Titans defense say, okay, if we do not give a point here, that's going to be victory for us. Throws him deep. Has he crossed the line? Off he goes. Has he got a massive one? Is it a 4-point lead? Is it a 4-point raid? Still consulting. I think it just might be a cleaning up act.
Did Ankit go out of bounds? That is the question. If he did, it would be an all-out. There you go. They haven't even turned to 5th gear, and UP Yoddhas are all over the Telugu Titans already. The first all-out inflicted on the Titans in just 8 minutes. You only get one chance to build a dream home, but the sport of Kabaddi will give you many such chances.
And look at that, thriving on the chances is Surinder Gill. Off he goes, on his toes. You may never get a second chance to build a home, but the sport of Kabaddi, as Navneet said, will give you plenty of chances to come back. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, but how many times will you be in a situation such as that? Pawan Sherawat, one-man battleship, we understand this. Today even Pawan Sherawat is not in roaring form. That point will help their cause though. Takes care of Sumit.
Number 10 out, 1 point, Telugu Titans.
That is going to be the story for the Telugu Titans. Ever so often they'll find themselves trailing, and the pressure will just keep mounting on Pawan Sherawat. That is just great. Excellent back kick on Sumit, who was deep in that left corner. He won't give you too much, Sumit, to earn every single point. On one side, the Titans are earning points. On the other side, the Titans are gifting points. It is a super raid. An all-out followed by a super raid, and Surinder Gill is breaking the back of the Titans.
And how? He's skillful. He's hungry for points. Off he goes, tentative from the left corner. On the way through, anything that comes in his way will be demolished. One mission, demolition. That is what the scoreline says, Navneet.
Telugu Titans.
This is going to be tough. 8-point lead already, 10 minutes into this, Paddy. Lots of errors costing the Titans.
It is, surely, and you and I were speaking about the fact about the support to Pawan Sherawat in the pre-show. And this, to me, has been a no-show so far. Can they come back? Of course they can. This is what the sport offers. Unsuccessful tackles, 5 already. And this generosity has to just not be there. And that will give them a breather, time to think, re-strategize. Because at the moment, it is Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Land well, come back stronger.
और मारना ही माना क्या हुआ छोड़िए राबिड ज्यादा मूवमेंट नहीं है रजनीश मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ छोटा मूवमेंट में ठक करके टोटच बोनस सीधा आ जाना लीड मत बढ़ाइए, ठीक है ना? धीरे 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 बैंड होके खेल, हाँ? रिलैक्स, बढ़िया खेल रहे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। और एक बार टो टच, एक बार बोनस,
एक ही मूवमेंट करना, 2-3 नहीं करना।
और पहला 10 सेकंड में कार्रवाई होना चाहिए, मूवमेंट करके नहीं होना चाहिए। सेल्फ आउट का ध्यान रखिए, हाँ? मोहित, ओए, बोल के खेलो, हाँ? दिमाग से खेलो, कोई टेंशन नहीं, रिलैक्स, चल। पवन,
Welcome back from the Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. A glance question: who is the first player to cross 1500 rate points in PKL history? Let's give you a clue. There's only one man who's ever done that. Who is that man? 15 lucky winners to be a part of Tiger's squad. It isn't a coincidence that the camera's on this man, Paddy, right after that question.
UP Yoddhas have been tough, they've been rough, they've produced some solid stuff. Whenever you speak about being tough, okay, let's take a look at the tough move right there. Pawan Sherawat, whenever he's there, of course, you need to be stellar. You need to be certain and you need to pounce when the time comes. Nitesh goes into the midriff, takes care of both the thighs, and look how quickly the others come as well. And then we speak about solidarity, we speak about togetherness, we speak about bouncing together. Pawan Sherawat won the first 10 minutes, 72% since PKL 6. Takes a little bit of a dip, not much. And there is consistency right through. That is what you get to see from it. Never below 60, ever.
He's going to be very consistent all through, Paddy, but it's a very different looking Telugu Titans team, and so it'll be interesting to see how he goes about things this season. Now that's a rare advanced tackle from Sumit from that left corner. He doesn't give you too many of those errors.
Yeah. Telugu Titans versus UP Yoddha. Oh, nice to see that. Making their own placards, posters. Well done. Some of the photographs, even the stars wouldn't have them.
They have a huge fan base, these two, Pardeep and Pawan, all across the country. So in some sense, it almost feels like they'll be playing in front of a home crowd no matter where they go. And that's only because of the kind of following they have.
No, well said. Absolutely. Look at Surinder Gill. Just focusing on the fact that the shortest distance back to the half between 2 points is a straight line. Just focusing on the left corner, heads back. Okay, Pawan Sherawat will have to do something special. 6 straight for him. He's been tackled once, just 2 great points for him now. Oh, that is the high and mighty. Bonus plus a point. And what that also tells you, it's more of a statement. Uses the raw power, the brute force in the end to win that point.
It's for the first time we're seeing Pawan Sherawat in a long season after that injury that he had last time. So how quick is he? How fit is he? Is it the same Pawan Sherawat from season 8? Only time will tell. It's still early on in the season, but he's given us glimpses already. Do or die raid, the record breaker.
Sit back and observe. Sit back and observe. All you had to do was stay away.
UP Yoddhas.
The record breaker lures you into it. You fall for the trap and you pay the penalty.
And he's done that for how many seasons, Paddy? Defenders have just come and gone, but he pulls off the same trick. There is a reason he's a magician. Rajneesh on this occasion found guilty.
And things can happen in a jiffy right here. As we were looking at that replay, back live action, it's a bonus plus a point yet again. Okay, things are happening fairly quickly here. Certainly the Telugu Titans have woken up. What is the difference between the two sides? Oh, no. Stay away, Mohit. Stay away, Mohit. So close to the midline. Look at the figure that he is. He's Pardeep Narwal.
Hamid Nadir was in that right corner before. He made a few errors. They made a change. They brought Mohit into that right corner. He makes a mistake. It's almost like you can't afford to make mistakes if you're the Telugu Titans, only because you're consistently trailing, and so the pressure is always going to be on you. They had a disastrous game against the Patna Pirates where they leaked 34 points, unsuccessful tackles. And it isn't going to help the cause when Pawan Sehrawat will have to be sitting on the bench. He's picked up the bonus point, he'll get one. But that's not encouraging. This man has his task cut out, Srini Reddy, looking for that dupki. He's trying to emulate what this man does on the Kabaddi mat. He's an artist when it comes to the dupki. The dupki king for a reason, finally something, and he loves it, Hamid Nadir.
That was solid. Milad Jabari going low into the toes, wins the battle. 5 points separate the two teams at the moment. Okay, backed house, bonus available for you. Show us some skill. Nitesh this side, Sumit the other side. Throws the two of them away. Tries yet again. Winner is the one who's standing in the left-hand position. Very close to the lobbies.
I just feel at the moment he's a little tentative. I don't know if he's got full conviction in his abilities at the moment. Rajneesh. Both the stars on the bench, not something we want to see too often. Hopefully they'll be back on display, but Gill at the moment, he's been great so far.
And next revival, Pawan Sehrawat, Telugu Titans. Next revival. Good kicking for the UP Yoddhas right there. Oh no, that is what he does. Lures you into it. You fall to the trap. And he heads away with a point. That is beautiful rating. This is tactical warfare at its best in the War of Stars.
Yeah, the beauty, in some sense, I think he really enjoys being the fact that he's a second raider in this team, Paddy. The focus is always on someone else. The spotlight is on Pardeep Narwal because he is Pardeep Narwal. And this man quietly goes about his business and he does what he does best. He'll be ticking the scoreboard. He's such an asset to this UP Yoddhas team, Surinder Gill.
He's not been tackled even once. And that tells you some story. The success rate, amazing. Rajneesh on the fly, wins that point. Gurdeep makes an error. There is so much life in this contest. Initially when it started, Navneet, we all thought it's UP Yoddhas all the way. Well, it gave that impression. It was that way because the scoreline suggested that. 1 versus 6, big bonus opportunity. They are leaving a huge gap. Pawan Sehrawat, the captain, he has designed this strategy. He will invite Pardeep Narwal there, and then it becomes the left cover's duty and the right corner's duty to come and pounce him. But he's smart. He's Pardeep Narwal.
And don't be surprised if Pawan goes in with a tackle himself. He fancies himself as a defender, and maybe we'll see him try to get the ankle of his counterpart, Pardeep Narwal. 7 great points so far for the high flyer. Like I said, it isn't the Super 10 that he'll be thinking about, that he picks up for fun. But this is just quality. Oh my word, a formidable force, these guys in blue. They're all over Pawan on that occasion.
War of Stars today. As he throws that kick deep, and that was the indication for Nitin to just come in, because this guy's been solid and he has aided Sumit so very well in that corner. And the point becomes Sumit's. But actually, the finishing act happens from there. Right cover. That's the reason we always say it's combination time. Oh, big gap! Oh, he overruns. He should be challaned for overspeeding.
Have a look at that. That's another skill that this man has. He's got decent pace and height as well. Maneuver, cuts it. Look at that, one to the left, then to the right. That is just high quality usage of space. Excellent. And he's 8 points in on this game already.
Again, the gap widens. It's the bonus. Has he picked the bonus? Yes, he gets it. Look how effortlessly he does it. And then the shortest route back, straight line. Off he goes like a 100-meter sprinter off the block, shoulders pointing towards the midline. Boom!
Rough super tackle opportunity. It's been a while. Parvesh is there. Milad Jabari is there. Rajneesh is there. And they finally put Surinder Gill on the bench for the first time this evening. A rough super tackle. Magar, he duckered.
And it all started with good planning. Parvesh Banswal in the left stayed where he had to, and then Milad, oh, solid. Rajneesh and Milad, what stupendous effort from the team there. Rough super tackle. Okay, that gives you 2 points and 1 revival. It's a sport of revivals yet again. Rajneesh, in a defense of 6 at the moment. Bonus is there, but a huge gap is the one which just might be a trap they've set for him. He's not falling through that. He seems to be targeting the radar there. Heads away. 5-point deficit. Not huge, never enough. Pardeep Narwal knows it. Needs to extend that gap further. And for the Telugu Titans, they'll have to bring Pawan Sharaut back.
Has he gotten the touch? I thought he did. He went so close to the left end. Look at that turn. Rajneesh is like a jack in the box. Almost found himself in the wrong place. Oh, they're playing around with each other. 5 points still the lead for coach Jasveer Singh.
Talk about Jasveer. Calm, composed. Uses very few words. Never big lectures to boys. It's a good point. Big kick. The problem always is it's not easy to balance yourself after that kick. What he does is he does it remarkably well. Throws it. It was balanced. Well done. Lovely to watch.
He loves that. Nice side kick on the knee. Not the easiest skill, only because of the balance that you need to maintain despite moving. Never easy to execute those moves. It's now a 4-point game. Credit to the Telugu Titans. They're hanging in there. Pawan Sharaut and Rajneesh in raid, and Milad Jabari in defense.
All right, it just might be the last trade of the first 20 Titan in the War of Stars. Pardeep Narwal is the one who has taken that responsibility. And the hooter tells you it's a do-or-die raid. Okay, hunt or get hunted. Shunt or get shunted. They have gone for him. He's tracking them. Well done, Pardeep Narwal. They will have the final point of the first 20. Pardeep Narwal wins that point, and it will be a 5-point lead in the first 20 for UP Yoddhas. 22-17 in favor of Pardeep and his boys.
Five-point lead for the UP Yoddhas. They'll be happy, but probably thinking that they should have had more than just 5 points as a lead going in to the end of this first half. 5 points for the record breaker, 7 points for the high flyer. But the big highlight has been Surinder Gill for UP Yoddhas. 8 points so far. Not the most high-scoring encounter. It's been a good little battle with the Titans slowly coming back.
And look at tonight rate points. 5 to the Dubki King. 7 from the high flyer. And it's going to be Rishank and Rajesh Shirji will be joining you, starting the first 20 on the other side of this break.
सपोर्ट के लिए रेडी रहे मैं हूं क्या चेंज अंदर रेडी रहो अमित चेंज नहीं चेंज तो बोलना पड़ेगा हम बोल देंगे थर्ड रेड तुम की है हां अपने आप आ जाएंगे नहीं थर्ड अपने आएगी फर्स्ट उनकी हां ठीक है उनके बाद फर्स्ट उनकी है ओके आराम से बोनस मिला को लेके आएंगे नहीं तो ट्राई नहीं गो चेंज आगे पे मिनू गई मार दे हमें सिक्का राइट होगा भाई
परवेश इधर के लगा गेंद की करवाना इसकी गेंद की करवाना
अकेले की ठीक है बीबी
हां
और the war of stars, both the record breaker and Pawan Sherawat were on fire today. Pawan Sherawat 9 raids, had scored 7 raid points. You can see the tough move, Pawan Sherawat. It was a multi-raid point. Tried for the bonus. Nitin Pawan came for an advanced tackle. Nice move. This is the best phase for Pawan, I think. So let's see the Telugu Titans, how they will come back in this match. UP Yoddhas versus the Telugu Titans. Surinder Gill. Surinder Gill has looked good today. 10 raid, 8 points. Advanced tackle done by
UP Yoddhas number 20 out. Please that's it 1 point UP Yoddhas number 20 out
Hamid. It's Surinder Gill trying for a running hand touch, but the escape was nice from Surinder Gill. Pawan Sherawat on raid is looking good today. Tried for a bonus point. He's claiming for 2 points.
number 10 out 1 point Telugu Titans
Surinder in a four-man defense. The Telugu Titans trying desperately to make a comeback here. 5 down. All right. Who goes for him? Who goes for him? It's Pawan Sherawat. Why did he do that? Rishank, we've seen Pawan Sherawat do that over and over across seasons. Why can't he just keep away?
It was an advanced tackle by Pawan. An unwanted tackle, I must say. I think we need Pawan on the mat. He's the only player who can lead his team to a comeback.
But the problem, Rishank, is that is exactly what he's thinking, that he's the only player and he's got to do everything. But Rajneesh is doing it. He's doing it for the Telugu Titans. The Telugu Titans are still... Are they what, now 5 behind? 19 to 24. The Telugu Titans are really pushing for a comeback here. They have enough time. The question is, how long does it take for Pawan to get revived? That is brilliant! They've taken out Pardeep Narwal. The Telugu Titans are clawing their way back in. Do not move!
A solid double thigh hold on Pardeep Narwal. A good team combination. I think the defense is clicking for the Telugu Titans, and this player Rajneesh, he has been impressive today. He scored points whenever the team needs it, and he has always revived Pawan. So it's a good combination between Pawan and Rajneesh.
All right, it might not be too bad an idea for them to just stay away from Surinder. In fact, Surinder is the one who's staying away from them. It's not the third raid. Rajneesh had a point in the raid previous. They are waiting for the third raid, the UP Yoddhas.
And it is difficult. If there is a 5-man defense, you have to go very deep inside to score the point. And Rajneesh is trying his bit.
But this is a catch-22 here. If Rajneesh doesn't score a point here, it means the next raid will be a do-or-die raid, which means he will have to score a point. Smart by the UP Yoddha defense. Rajneesh needs to watch out. He was showing his back to Surinder there. Has Rajneesh done his ankle? Does he have an injury here? He's on the ground.
Substitution. Telugu Titans, please come.
Oh, he seems to have done his ankle.
Obviously, I think there is a niggle. He is injured. He has been replaced. And Robin Chaudhary has been bring in. It's a do-or-die raid. 5-man defense. Robin Chaudhary, he has to go in.
Robin Chaudhary, his bad run of form continues. Just the 1 point today so far for Robin Chaudhary. Loads expected from this really tall new young kid on the block, but not being able to deliver so far. Drawing him really deep in was Sumit. Now a do-or-die raid on the other side in a 4-man defense. Amit Rathi to the right. Parvesh Bhardwaj to the left. Parvesh Bhardwaj, as is his wont, runs towards Surinder. Almost expecting it for Surinder. They're throwing this away at the Telugu Titans. They're so close, and yet so far.
Again a mistake from Parvez Baiswal. The Telugu Titan defense is leaking points continuously, Rijesh.
Milad Jabbari. Pardeep Narwal back on court. Avan Sarawat still off it. The UP Yoddhas have consistently had the Telugu Titans under some severe pressure. Once again, they're down to 3.
The defense has to revive Pawan Sherawat. There's no raider in the Telugu court. Surinder Gill is raiding. I think it's a empty raid.
Substitution. Telugu Titans, please come. Turn. 33
All right,
out.
Milad Jabbari going out.
21 in.
Omkar being brought in. Now let's see what Omkar can do here for the Telugu Titans. Does he push deeper in? The defense doing the extremely smart thing there. Ouch, Nitesh thought about it for a second.
And the UP defense, they have been impressive today. Same intent they've shown in the last game. The aggressive intent from Nitesh, Ashu, Nitin. And this guy, Surinder Gill, has also been impressive today. 11 great points for him.
Tried a do-or-die raid. Oh, that
1 point.
the Dream 11 game changer contest is what you just saw. But the game here on your screens is getting more and more difficult for the Telugu Titans. Surinder Gill never fails to thrill. 11 points already today. Went for him. Far too early. Oh my God. Whether in raid or in defense, this man, he's pushing. He's pushing. He's pushing. Will he make it? Will he make it? Prashant, have you, in all your years, as a player, as a Kabaddi expert, as a commentator, seen something like that? Can they really call a jersey pull on that?
I think they will call a jersey pull. You need to wait and watch. But the tackle was very aggressive. The defenders, they didn't let go Surinder Gill till the last moment.
Super tackle. 2 points.
See, they didn't call the jersey pull because that is a rough super tackle. That is what you call a magar ki jakad. Surinder Gill was advancing towards the midline and the defender was facing him. He wasn't pulling his jersey and stopping him from escaping.
Substitution.
Look at that. Now look at number 12 here.
20 out, 66 in.
See, there's no pull there. There's no jersey pull there, so to speak. I mean, Surinder Gill almost took his jersey off himself. That's how thieves escape, though, Rishan.
Yeah, obviously, Rajesh. Sanjeevi has come for raid. All depends on him to revive Pawan Sherawat. Can we see a raid point from him? No, it's a safe raid.
But I tell you what, Telugu Titans are still within range. The Dream 11 game changer winner. He's egging the Telugu Titans on. Pardeep Narwal, far too old, far too wily a campaigner to fall for a super tackle trap, but he can explode into action any second. We've seen him do that. Not this time though.
He must be waiting for a do or die raid. You know his team is leading. You don't want to take a risk. You have to see Sanjeevi, can he get a point to revive Pawan Sherawat?
But look at what the defense is doing here. They're covering the bonus line. They're not allowing in the bonus. Oh! That was too close for comfort. That was an advanced tackle if I've ever seen one. That was risky, Rishan.
Number two.
Yeah, it was a risky tackle, but the team combination and Nitesh especially, they play as a unit, they are very strong. Even the advanced tackle has been successful because of the teamwork they are showing on the ground, Brijesh.
Yeah, Nitesh is put away by an inch. Well, the foot away by an inch from the midline. Again, the Telugu Titans down to two. They've been playing in this sort of formation, 2-man, 3-man, for a while now. They don't have an all-out. Did he need to do that? Did he need to do that?
1 point.
Stay away.
Number 12 out.
Wait your turn, Mohit. I'll tell you what though, Mohit is running on confidence at this point. Yeah, wait your turn, Mohit. Hang on. Mohit Rathi, 3 points in defense today. On raiding duty now for the Telugu Titans. Last man standing. Really close to an all-out here. There's no point in waiting for the raider to come in. He may as well go for it. Yeah, he does. Far too easy there.
Bonus point.
I mean, that's Sumit. Far too easy.
1 + 2, 3 points.
Look, you have only one opportunity to build a dream home. But this game gives you enough opportunities.
Time out.
On the mat. Alrighty then. We are moving towards a Patanjali special Chavanprash strategic timeout.
प्रदीप ना हाँ
क्यों साहब पूरी ट्राई नहीं अभी थोड़ी ट्राई में पॉइंट मिलेगा
एक बात ध्यान रखो आप राइड करो बाकी डिफेंस अरे इधर आए तो अंदर मारना ही पड़ेगा डरो मत कोई बात नहीं ठीक है रजनीश का इंजरी हो गया 2 राइडर है अपने पास ठीक है और एक डालू राइडर को नहीं एक डालू राइडर को हैं कोई भी एक लेफ्ट और एक लेफ्ट की कितना स्कोर है कितना सुनो 9 पॉइंट है यार आराम से ले सकता है अरे सुन इतना कॉर्नर में मत जा यार एक फेंक रेड में जाएगा एक फेंक बोनस नहीं मिला वापस आ जा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना है ठीक है ना डिफेंस कंट्रोल खेलो बस ओए अंदर खेला इधर चेन से मारना इंडिविजुअल मत मारिए
उधर से एक करके लेना
मिलाद नो अग्रेसिव प्ले आराम अंदर कमिंग डैश ओके भाई सपोर्ट के लिए रेडी रहना ठीक है चलो खेलो
And we are back from the Patanjali Specials Chavanprash strategic timeout. Tantalizingly poised game here. The War of the Stars. Well, the high flyer Pawan Sehrawat has 3 points over the record breaker Pardeep Narwal, but his team is trailing by 9. Now look at Pawan Sehrawat. This is the phase of the game where he really hits 5th gear. This is when the landing gear retracts and Pawan Sehrawat takes off. He's just come back on the court thanks to an all-out that has been inflicted on the Telugu Titans by the UP Yoddhas. This is tomorrow. Mighty Money goes up against the Tamil Thalaivas. And then there's the Naveen Express going up against Siddharth Bahubali Desai, whose team is in action, was earlier in action this evening, pardon me. Like I was saying, a tantalizingly poised game here. Enough time in the game. The Telugu Titans trailing by 9. Their defense has made rookie errors today. Can they pull this back? They've shown us more than once in this game, Rishank, the Telugu Titans, that they have the capacity to roll these 9 points back even now.
Yeah, obviously, I think Pawan Sehrawat has to score some big points, the multi-raid points, then the team can come back. It all depends on Pawan, how he scores.
That's how he scores, does Pawan.
Number 2 out, 1 more.
On the right corner, a running hand touch on Nitesh, an extremely important cog of the UP Yoddha defensive wheel taken out. Alrighty, back to Navneet and Padam in the studio. Guys, sorry, we are having all the fun here.
You're a lucky man, Bridge. We'll figure out how to get this even, Steven, when you come back. I'm gonna excuse Rishank and Brijesh. Well, they continue to have some fun in the thicket of it all in Bengaluru. Paddy, welcome back.
Thank you. We'll do a super tackle on Brijesh.
Oh, I want to see that. Padamjit Sehrawat super tackling Brijesh Hirji.
It'll be a rough super tackle. Magar ki jakad, Paddy ki jakad.
Green card warning during the raid coaching.
Green card warning for the UP Yoddhas coaching during raiding. That's not allowed. Right, let's shift our focus now. 8 minutes left. There's a 9-point lead. We need some Pawan magic to light up the Kantirva and to breathe life into the Telugu Titans. Oh, he just lifted him. But even that wasn't enough. Did the hand come from the outside? What a tackle. He lifted him off. He was flying, high flyer.
I think the point should be granted because the palm landed first. There has to be... Oh, high flyer. That was a stupendous effort though. It's totally airborne. Oh, point has been granted to the defense here. You would want to watch that replay. Will they go for a review here? Yes.
Okay, please go back. TV umpire. Telugu Titans challenge Raider save 1 point. Our decision Raider out. Please review.
Ajit.
This is touch and go, to be honest. That was a great tackle. He was airborne. The question is, where did his hand come from when he went through the midline? Look at that. Trademark Pawan Sehrawat's high-flying capabilities. For me, this is this from the outside?
The thing is, I think the left hand touches the ground first, so he's out now. Because he's out and no part of your body was inside. Some part of the body has to be within the playing area. He's out. For simple reason. Had he been totally airborne, point may have been granted. Then it lies in the jurisdiction of the TV umpire, how he sees it. But because Navneet, some part of the body was outside and no part of the body was inside, I think, yeah, good decision there.
You don't often see someone just lift off the high flyer. A great tackle. They've picked up 10 tackle points on the night, UP Yoddhas. Did I hear some RCB chants in the background? These Bengaluru fans, they are as loyal as they come.
UP Yoddhas number 33.
They love the Bulls, they love RCB. And at the moment, with 11-point lead, is looking pretty comfortable for the Yoddhas.
There yet again, shoves him away. Okay, to the packed house right here. They'll have to just get those points at the moment. It's a huge deficit, 11-point deficit, 7 minutes and under from here on. UP Yoddhas. Pawan Sherawat is watching. His team is falling apart yet again. That defense is stellar, we know this.
Number 22 out.
Just haven't really seen that spark or any moment of brilliance from the Telugu Titans, Paddy, in their matches so far. There you go. Feeling they have a decent fan following here in Bangalore only because of Pawan Sherawat in their team.
Now, whenever Pawan has played for a team, that team has always made it to the playoff. Now, that's a very interesting bit of history and an interesting piece of stat. Oh, that'll be true this time around. They've lost 2-on-2. Verge of third one here, unless something dramatic happens. Things do change. Tables turn. Fortunes fluctuate.
Telugu Titans.
Deed can change hands very quickly in this sport. It's a 12-point deficit at the moment. Something Herculeous has to happen.
100%. At the moment, they need to figure out a way to keep Surinder Gill quiet. He's picked up 14 points. He's by far the highest scorer this evening. And this man ever so often has to visit the bench. Pawan Sherawat has been taken down 4 times. And he's gone to the bench. And Surinder Gill only twice in 22 raids.
And you look at the support coming in from the other raiders. Robin Chaudhary, 1 from 4. Mohit has picked up 1 raid point. The raiders have not supported you. How many points do you have from the defense? Only 7. Your opponents have 11. Talk about the unsuccessful tackles. That becomes a story yet again. Pawan Sherawat is on 9. He may get a super 10. Yet another time. But then, what is the team gaining out of it? Absolutely nothing. He's furious. And for right reasons, he's furious. What do we have in store for tomorrow, Navs? Just update. Navi next is going to be in action.
He's already given the Bengaluru fans enough. He will do it once again as he takes on Siddharth Bahubali Desai. And in match 1, Maninder Singh will be in the house versus the Tamil Talaivas. Oh, what a team they are. They gave us a lot of spirit and excitement with Ajinkya Pawar in their opening win. The Tamil Talaivas. Mighty Money versus Narendra Kandola versus Ajinkya Pawar. That's a mouth-watering contest. It's one of those teams, Paddy, I absolutely love watching the Tamil Talaivas.
Absolutely. And I think buck stops at Ajinkya Pawar. We'll talk about him later. For the moment, it's a do-or-die raid. Okay. Defense, all we need to say every now and then is make yourself a priority at the moment. Then bounce! Raider will trounce. You win the point. You wanted some bit of consistency in your effort, which has not been there. But all is not lost yet.
Do or die.
Certainly not lost. That's a bit of a consolation when you take down the big man. But the problem is they can't string points in succession. And quickly, it goes back to the Yoddhas who picked up a point.
Goes down, goes low, clips his wings, brings him down. Nitesh says, off you go. Oh, coach knows it. Things are not happening. Not happening again. Srini has the toughest job on earth, doesn't he?
Yeah, spare a thought for Srini. It's not going to be easy. The Titans, they've been a team that has been associated with some of the biggest names in the business over the years. Paddy, they like having the big names in their teams. For Rahul Chaudhary, for the longest time, for many years, they had Siddharth Bahubali Desai. Now Pawan Sherawat. We're talking about some of the greatest raiders. But in some sense, it's about building a team. And at the moment, they're struggling when they look around to see who can provide support to this man. Look at that. He just ran in for a solo tackle, Vijay Malik.
And Pawan Sherawat will pick 52nd Super 10. And that's how it does it. A point granted to him. In 13 raids, this is just not bad. But the problem is there's no support. Talk about teamwork, you talk about somebody taking that pressure off you. Pardeep Narwal for the moment has forced some error. And whatever good work was done in the defense there, suddenly from the rating unit, defense leaks points yet again. And it's more than one. And who is on the bench? Pawan Sherawat too will join him.
1, 2, 3.
This has been the story. That is the agony.
1, 2, 3. Yes. 1.
Is it 1, 2, 3? Is it a super raid? And honestly, it almost felt like they gifted that to him. It almost feels like they've resigned to the fact that this is a tough one to win. A super raid from the record breaker. Was one of it a self-out? But all in all, it was a 3-point raid. And something to get Pardeep Narwal's score ticking.
Yeah, it's a 14-point lead now. Nitesh, talk about him 3, Sumit 4. You talk about support, that is support. Oh, one more. Gurdeep with that double thigh hold. How is that for brute force to begin with? How is that for great strength in the back? And how is that for the strength in the forearms?
Please go back.
Oh, 15-point lead now. 4 Sumit, 3 Nitesh, Nitin Pamar 4, Gurdeep 3, Muscle, and that's another all-out.
3 points, UP Yoddhas.
It's going from bad to worse for the Telugu Titans. And how do you put up a show against the UP Yoddhas? It's a really strong unit. Gill and Pardeep in attack. Sumit, Nitesh, Gurdeep in defense. What a strong team. 18 unsuccessful tackles today, Paddy. 34 unsuccessful tackles in the last game. There's a clear story as to where the problem lies for them.
And just 10 unsuccessful tackles for their opponents, and that in itself will tell you a story. Something to cherish about, but will that have an impact on the scoreline, in the narrative? Absolutely not, except for the fact that it's the mighty that you've conquered. He's picked up 7 points on the night. Average for Pardeep Narwal, that's how I'll put it. Pawan Sherawat has done well, 15th rate for him. He's scored 11 rate points so far. Pawan, if he gets support, if he stays on the mat for longer, maybe he'll have a 20 rate point game off and on.
Oh, he's holding on to that ankle for dear life, saying, I'm not gonna let go. And he gets Pawan Sherawat, who's visited the bench on 5 occasions. Have a look at that. Goes in, locks that ankle, and he was never going to let loose. With all the talk about Pawan Sherawat and Pardeep Narwal, Paddy, you can almost say it's no surprise that Surinder Gill comes and bags the headline. He's just top quality.
And at the end of the day, they have something to cherish about. But where was this fire before? Where was this unity before? Samuel goes out. Thrown out rather. You're right, Surinder Gill yet again steals the show for me.
Warning, Telugu Titans. Foul play.
He's done majority of the raiding as well, 24 raids in total. And just when they start to raise some hope and you start to expect a little better performance from the Telugu Titans, then, oh, this is big, this is good. This is a multi-point raid. But again, when it will not have an impact on the scoreline. So just when the pressure is taken off them, they start to excel. What does that tell you?
Mindset. It's all in the mind. And when you know that you have nothing to lose is when you sometimes are at your very best. Under pressure, it makes you do funny things. But when that pressure comes off you, Paddy, it's incredible what the human body can do.
Rightly so. Oh, how is that for togetherness? Now they are taming the beast. And they are taming the beast when they do not have any pressure. Why do you not play free-flowing kabaddi, fun, frolic? And then you have the performances. Then you have... Oh, they've tamed the beast there. Exactly the point you and I have been making. Go fearless, you'll go limitless.
100%. Rough super tackle opportunity. Pawan Sherawat cannot do anything. Just one defender was enough to take care of Pawan, and that was Nitesh. Rough super tackle, Magar Ki Jakad. Look at that. goes for the jump. Nitesh says, "You're mine, my friend," and a smile to seal the deal.
And then you don't even allow me to compliment on your Hindi. Well done. Big, yes. Solid yet again. In the last 2 minutes or so, Telugu Titans have shown the talent that they possess. And the scoreline will not show it. But the problem is, just when they realize they've got nothing to lose, suddenly their best is produced. Oh, Telugu Titans. Pawan Sherawat comes to put in the last trade of the night. He already has a Super 10. Surinder Gill has a Super 10. It is a rough super tackle for UP Yoddhas. Will Pawan venture deep? Will he think, let's make it an empty raid? No, Pawan. At least give us some entertainment right at the end of this one. Helter Skelter, left raider, right raider. Throw a big kick somewhere. He's done. He knows this is done. Crosses the back line yet again. Makes the raid legitimate. And that is going to be it.
Match over.
That smile from Nitesh at the end over Pawan Sherawat suggests that you think that Nitesh has had his number. It's a comprehensive performance from the UP Yoddhas. 2 gigantic wins in succession. One just prior to this. And today, they've just been relentless, ruthless in attack and in defense. 23 raid points, 16 tackle points. They've gotten the better of their opponents in every aspect of the game. And a statement to the other team saying UP Yoddhas are here to stay.
Yeah, Pawan Sherawat, not a bad night at all. Individually, he's picked up 11 raid points. He's picked up a Super 10. Showed us the brilliance that he's known for, the might. And Pardeep Narwal, 1 short of a Super 10. So, Starter was not disappointing at all. War of Stars, I beg your pardon. War of Stars, not disappointing. Nearly lived it up to the billing, but the point is, there's a huge gap between the two sides. It's a 15-point lead because there's somebody by the name of Surinder Gill who gets you 14 raid points on the night. And he takes that pressure off Pardeep Narwal. Makes him feel so light in the mind and light in the body. And the team has a fantastic 15-point win at the start. Telugu Titans in the last 2 minutes showed the class that they're made up of, the potential that they carry, the flamboyance that they can bring about on the Kabaddi match. Gujarat Giants right on top, just 1 loss. From there on UP Yoddhas. Look at the score difference, plus 42.
The Gujarat Giants, UP Yoddhas, Patna Pirates and Puneri Paltan. For me, Paddy, about 8-9 days into the first season, those 4 are the standout teams. The teams that, truth be told, where many expected a lot more, was certainly one, the Bengaluru Bulls. If I want to put one more team with those top 4 that I spoke about, it'll definitely be the Tamil Talaivas. They've only played the 1 game and they've given us so many moments of absolute joy and brilliance. And they will be back on the mat tomorrow after a long layoff. Match number 16, they'll be up against the Mighty Money's Bengal Warriors. Great game that. Both coming into this game after a win. And then Dabang Delhi versus the Haryana Steelers. Quick break and then back to the presentation.